Great. YouTube was good with my people. I trust our holiday is holidaying well. I trust we're all having fun. In a few days to go, I think should be in 2 days or so, we should be crossing over to a new year, a new beginning, a new season, a new chapter, 2026. Um, First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well on your spiritual journey and on your female retention journey. I know it's not easy. I know it's not freaking easy. And challenges, there have been challenges here and there. I know. There have been different kinds of challenges, coming up and everything. I want you to know that we are not alone. Yes, it might seem as if we are alone physically, but spiritually, we are not alone. Are you with me? We are not alone on this journey. Our ancestors are with us. The universe is with us. Our spirit guides are with us. Our chi is with us. I want to say a very big shout out to my old subscribers who have been with me, till this very moment. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. I equally want to say a very big shout out to those of you who are just joining me on this channel for the very first time. If you're joining me, I want to say thank you and welcome to the Celebrity Speaks TV. Here we talk about is spirituality, you know, and the divine masculinity, how we use our seed to be the best version of ourselves. So in essence, this is a semen retention channel, and on this channel as well, we also talk about love, relationship, and marriage related matters. Okay, but for the meantime, what we're talking about on this channel is seed retention, semen retention, how we can use our seed to be the best version of ourselves as kings and as gods, as co-creators out here. So I want to talk about the fact that semen retention, in fact, chosen ones in general go to what we call spiritual warfare. Okay, and this spiritual warfare comes in different ways. They come through hate, they come through sicknesses, they come through through you being financially stranded, that's you being broke. They come through you losing your job, they come through you losing your relationship with someone who you value so much, they come through misunderstandings, they come through hate from people. It could be your family members, it could be your boss, it could be your colleagues, it could be your neighbor. So what actually inspired me to make this video is that on semen retention, you need to be stoic. Okay, you need to be stoic because there will be spiritual warfare. You are not set into this world to be liked by people. You should understand that as a chosen one, that there is a light you carry deep inside of you, and this light shines so bright that it irritates demons. 99% of most people you see on planet Earth are not human beings. They are walking around with bodies, legs, eyes, and everything, but I'm telling you, many of them are demonized. They are possessed by demons. Chosen ones who happen to be 144,000 are actually the ones who make up the 1% to make the 100% totality in the world's population. I don't know if you understand. So that means that we are very few and we are very rare. And for that reason, our light, you know, wherever we go, we shine and it attracts these demons to us. Now, I have this neighbor, she happens to be a girl anyway, and in the kind of yard or in the kind of compound I live, I happen to be a Nigerian. If you are from Nigeria, shout out to you guys who are from Nigeria. You know, shout out to all my Nigerian brothers out there. So I happen there's what we call a public yard. In this yard, people come together in that compound. We live together. You share the same toilet, you share the same bathroom, but you live in different rooms and in one building. That's the kind of place I live in, and I'm trusting God that by the special grace of God, by the ending of the new year, that's by the ending of 2026, I should move over to a better accommodation because I don't like where I'm staying. Even though I just moved into that compound or into that yard in September 2025, but I want latest, I want to leave that environment. I plan on relocating on December 2026 by the special grace of God. I don't really know how it's going to happen, but I'm praying towards it. I'm working towards it. I'm trusting God for divine help. I'm holding on to my seed and I'm channeling that energy, channeling that manifestation energy to see if I can manifest it into my life. And I know that God will help me. It's not going to be easy, but I know it is not impossible. So, as a chosen one, you everywhere you go, you you provoke demons. Are you with me? You unmask people. You see people for who they are, and people don't like that. And for that reason, what's going to happen is that you are going to be hated. What's going to happen is that you are not going to be liked. You are not going to be loved. Are you with me? Because you are actually you are showing these people how foolish they are. They think that they are, most times people think that they can fool you. People think that they can manipulate you. People think that they can, do whatever it is that they can do with other people and get away with it. But in your own case, it just seems as if you're wise, you know, you are you are more intelligent, you are more brilliant, you are stronger, you are smarter, and it irritates these demons. So in this compound, this lady happens to be a noisemaker. You know, the way she talks, the way she makes noise in the yard. The yard is generally a noisy place, and most times, there are groups in the gang. This one has this person that he's always talking to. This one has this person that both of them are always talking together. They are always rapporting together. And I happen to be a lone wolf. I happen to be a black sheep. I happen to be a guy who loves being on his own. I happen to be a guy who enjoys his own company. And I don't like noise. I don't like people who are loud. I don't like people who are lousy, who are noise makers. And in my yard, this young lady is always fond of making noise. She's the loudest. Or when she sings, when she talks, the way she talks, my spirit doesn't accept her. And there was a time when that was when I packed or when I moved in into the room newly. I used to greet her. I was trying to be nice. I wanted to be a nice guy. So most times I was trying to see how I could be in everybody's good books. Chosen ones, we like living peacefully. We don't like anything that's going to affect our peace. And this is a girl I'm older than. So most of the times, every morning, every afternoon, every evening, as soon as I'm walking into the compound, if I see this girl who I happen to be older than, I'll greet her first. Then she will reply me. I might just tell her good morning or good afternoon or good evening, as if she's my senior, and she will now reply me. And I was doing that initially. I was doing all of those things because I was just trying to be nice, not because that was the way it was meant to be. So along the line, as things went on in the yard and everything, my spirit spoke to me. Yes, every chosen one has a spirit that speaks to them, that instructs them and tells them what to do. So my spirit told me that I should stop greeting her. I should stop greeting her because I was bringing myself down and I was bringing myself low. Do you understand? So I stopped greeting her first. I started, like I wanted to see what she was going to do. And it was intentional because remember, I'm the one that is always greeting her first, and I'm also older than her. I don't know, people tend to take me for granted because of my face, because I'm looking young or I'm looking cute every day. I don't look like chosen ones age naturally though. They age gracefully. So most times we don't look like our age. I'm gonna be 30 next year. So to her, maybe she sees me as a little boy. She doesn't greet me, you know. And because of that, I decided to stop my own. I decided to ignore her. And it wasn't comfortable for me because I'm not the kind of person that likes to be in enmity with people, especially people who I get to deal with on a daily basis or who I get to see on a daily basis. But I had to do it. I had to be stoic. She happens to be my junior and I happen to be her senior. And immediately I stopped greeting her, she stopped greeting me. She was waiting for me to be the one that would greet her first. So if she had a good character, if she was feminine, which she doesn't have those things, she doesn't have any respect, not even for her parents, and not for herself as well. So on this journey, you're going to find yourself cutting yourself, like cutting people off. Don't feel bad if all of a sudden you begin to realize that your spirit doesn't connect with people anymore. These are people who you used to hang out with, who you used to smile with. Yes, they will call you proud, they will call you arrogant, they will call you pompous, but it is what it is. These people are you and their spirit and your spirit doesn't connect. Are you with me? Your spirit and their spirit doesn't connect. So for that reason, you cannot go towards the same direction. Are you with me? So this is currently what is happening in my life right now. I'm becoming very, very selective at the people I associate with or people that come across to me. It's not as if I don't socialize, but I'm very, very wise. I'm very selective. Chosen ones most of the times are loners. Okay, they are the lone wolves. We love to do things on our own, and if we must bring in people into our space, such as maybe where we stay, where we live, where we work, where we sleep, where we eat and everything, then you must be worth it because we understand that life is all about energy exchange. So the question is, what energy are you bringing towards us? What energy are you bringing to the table? Do you understand me? So we know we have beautiful energy. We have nothing but great plans and great thoughts for people. But most times, especially those ones who are narcissists and those who are um, possessed by demons, they don't have good thoughts for us. So most times, we just have to crawl back into our shell and just live life carefully. I'm trusting that God will give me a better yard because my spirit has left the yard. I don't feel comfortable in the yard anymore. I don't, and I feel like I deserve somewhere much, much better. In fact, I want to relocate. I want to leave the state entirely. And it happens to be Anambra State in Nigeria. I am thinking of relocating to maybe Lagos, a fresh start. And I'm trusting God that by the end of 2026, I should be able to relocate or pack out of the yard and start a new life for myself and also with my chosen woman, because I look forward to building with her, growing with her, wifing her, building a family. I mean, I'm not getting any younger, chasing purpose, living a good life, living a fulfilled life. And I trust that God Almighty, the universe, my Chi, will see me through. So that's just it, guys. Just a quick video. I don't know, this video is not really quick. This is about 15 minutes and all that. So just a video. I was led to make this video. I don't know who this video is going to bless, but I know that it's definitely going to resonate with someone. Okay, you need to be strong, you need to be stoic. Challenges of life will come to you. Cement retention. In fact, as a chosen one, whether you are on seed retention or not. The only thing is that you have to be on seed retention so that you can be at an advantage. If you're a chosen one and you're not on semen retention, you are disadvantaged. So every chosen one must be on seed retention so that you can be able to have, you know, the divine forces, your energy, your chi to also help you acquire, to help you overcome whatever challenges that you are going to be facing in life. Are you with me? So go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if what I said resonates with your spirit. If it does, just know that you're a chosen one and you definitely belong here. And you need to do some research and more discovery about yourself. Drop a comment and like, share, subscribe to the channel. I will reply. We're the chosen ones. We're nothing but peaceful. We're nothing but powerful. We're nothing but untouchable, and we're nothing but unstoppable. And that's the bottom line, because Solo Bucci's peace said so. Peace and light to all chosen ones out there. Respect.